Writers and performers need to approach musical theater pieces from the perspective of inside one another's heads. Not literally, you weirdos. Writers, you first. So often, I will hear musical theater writers say something like, I know what I want this song to do, but I'm not sure how to do it. Or, my character has a goal, but I'm not sure how to make them getting there interesting. Something along these lines, right? Let's take a page directly out of the performer's playbook to help direct us as we write our songs. Because let's not forget, every song is a mini journey or a mini story of its own, and every journey requires action. Performers have one job: to act. And acting is the playing of action through a character's perspective. So actors are always looking for what they're supposed to be doing in any given moment. Now, this doing, this acting, can be physical, mental, or emotional. So when you're stuck, fellow writer, you need to start thinking like an actor. Put yourself in the character's shoes and ask, what am I supposed to be doing in this moment? If Alex needs to make a decision on whether or not they're going to take their parents' advice and become an accountant instead of following their dreams, and they're singing a song in this moment, what are the actions Alex is taking? Physically, is Alex pondering this while still living out their day? Is scenery changing around them as they are moving through and the clock winds forward and they're simply just pondering the entire time? Is that the physical action? Or is Alex a doer of some variety? Are they acting out each of the scenarios as they think through them? Or are they physically seeking out the advice of another trusted human and having an actual sung conversation? What are their physical actions? Likewise, what is their mental state and how does that affect their action? Are they neurotic and having a bit of a breakdown? Are they in total denial and processing this by not processing it at all? Or are they making pro and con lists in their heads and comparing the notes? And of course, all of this speaks to the emotional state of the character as well. Is Alex completely gutted at the fact that their parents asked this of them? Are they riding the emotional roller coaster of imagining one's ideal life without being able to live it yet? Or are they feeling super determined because they have something they really want to accomplish and they're gonna decide to do it? If you can determine what a character's actions would be and how that would translate to an actor's job inside the character, then you will have this rich tapestry of ideas, images, and words to pull from in order to write your songs. This will affect word choices, rhythm, rhyme scheme, tempo, musical textures, really everything. But now, performers, it's your turn. The most common performer complaint I hear is, I don't know how to make this song sound active or interesting. And the key to everything you need to know, my performer friends, is right there in your hands. On the paper, in front of you. Writers, especially in musical theater, are fantastic at giving you all of the information you need to make a song come to life. It's in the movement of the melody, it's in the register you're meant to sing it in, it's in the word choices, it's in the placement of the important words and the rhymes, it's in the emotional tones even of the accompaniment. The first thing to look for is the structure of the song and how that relates to the song's intent or purpose. Is this a verse-chorus convincing song where the repetition will be super important? Or is this a thesis song that we're trying to prove something in an AABA form? Or is this some sort of game of one-upmanship where we're tossing the vocals back and forth with a partner? Once you know the structure, you need to ask yourself, where do things change? Does the melody ever alter, even a little? Does the rhyme scheme get more or less complex? Do the words ever fit more or less naturally on the melody? And if there is a change, ask why. What would this possibly signify to the audience about this character in this moment? The last two big places to look for clues are in the words and the music themselves. Where the words are concerned, look at the word choices made for this song. How do these words land on the beat and the melody? Why were these specific words chosen? Do the words indicate anything about the emotional or mental state? And with the music, look at the melodic movement to get a sense of how the character is phrasing what they say. How does the melody change meaning or emphasis, or give us a look into the character's emotional state? And does the accompaniment provide supporting evidence for that emotional state? We all want the story and characters to shine through as much as possible, which is why storytelling in Song Journey is just so important. And if you want to learn more about how these things are connected in a very specific example, you should watch this video next. Otherwise, thank you all for being here with me today, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers!